The holy gods of music production are blessing this studio with the light. This feels like the Michelangelo picture or whatever it is. The big painting thing. Like, I just need some wings or something like that. I've never seen the light do that before with the camera. Anyway, welcome my friends to this blessed video, hopefully. It's been a crazy wild start to the year, and hopefully this sunlight is an indication that spring is finally here. Winter this year has been deep and challenging for sure. I feel like I've very much earned the spring and the summer. This winter has been a lot of hard work. I've been doing a lot of work in the studio. I've been doing a lot of training. I've even been doing some crazy fitness competitions like this. I'm always proving to myself that you can be a producer and an athlete at the same time. Or at least just make sure you keep yourself fit. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I have been very inspired recently by a creator who goes by the name of MHA. And I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll link him down below. He creates some incredible stuff at an incredible rate of consistency too. Like almost every week he'll post a video and I'm consistently blown away by how great it is.
Dude, something like that could be really cool. Oh my god. Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're making a stamped style track. We'll see what happens. Dude, this is so good. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let's get into it.
At the beginning of the year, I was like, I've got to get some of this guy's sample packs. The sounds are really cool. I've only just managed to get around to creating something now. MHA has this series where he creates music almost specifically for a label of his choice. I think it's like Road to Big Label or something like that, and I kind of wanted to take a leaf out of that book. I've been working with some artists who work with labels like Chill Your Mind and Selected, and they create some really cool house, EDM, chill tracks, and there's definitely some cool things brewing there. If you guys are watching, shout out to my boys. I cannot wait to share what we've got coming with all of that. But I want to take inspiration from MHA and then also from those artists that I've been working with recently and try and create a track that would suit maybe the Selected or Chill Your Mind label. I have built this idea. I don't even know if it would fit on those labels anymore. Before I dive into it, something that MHA says that I think is really interesting, and I find this the same too, is that he almost creates better off of camera. I find I work better when I can just purely focus on creating an idea. So that's what I've done, and that is what we're going to dive into now. I obviously wanted to start with some ideas from MHA's sample packs. So the two that I got were Ascend and Guitar Sessions Volume 2, but he has a whole array of different things. I wanted to make something sad, so I've gone for Prisoner. And then there's another one. And layered some piano chords underneath that. Then came some synth madness. Look at this. So I wanted to take like a little lead. It would be like the main thing of the song. Love that. MHA has some really cool atmospheres. So I got that synth loop together, layered it with a bunch of awesome MHA atmospheres, and then I thought, well, I'll throw on a simple 4-on-the-floor kick just to get me going, and then I can start messing around with some vocal ideas. I've been so into creating crazy pads and harmonies and layers and stuff like that. I actually think it's because of the recent FL Studio update, because processing vocals is just so much quicker and easier. Like, I can just highlight all of that and just drag all of them, and it's just so blissful. I created a little chorus that I've put at the start. I put like half of the chorus at the start with a cool vocal lead here and some sad lyrics. Blue skies and bright eyes turn to red. Leave me here for dead. As I hold on to. But here's the cool thing. This is what I've been doing so much of recently. Just layering the hell out of it. It probably sounds like a vocoder, but it's all actual vocal stems. Blue skies and bright eyes turn to red. Leave me as I hold on to. Oh, it makes me want to cry. It's so cool though. Then when I pair that with the synth. Blue skies and bright eyes turn to red. Leave me here for dead as I hold on to the. And it builds up, builds up. I can't make you stay. Feel you fading away. And then it goes into the drop. So we have our intro, we have the build up to the drop. I wanted to create a verse that created a bit of contrast with some lower vocals as well. Now here's something really cool that I've been doing. Like I said in the last video, like pad libs, where you take one word or a few words and layer a bunch of harmonies, but they actually say the word. Caught the teardrops that fell down from your eyes, held you softly and made it to sunrise. I've actually been starting almost like with the most simple loop that I can, like building that little synth loop here, and then just writing vocals on top of that, because then I've got lots of space to build the vocals on top, rather than filling out a whole instrumental and then trying to squeeze vocals into it. I'll have like that lead vocal, blue sky, then I'll have the left vocal, and then like a lower harmony and mid harmonies and then high harmonies. I can't make you stay. Feel you fading away. Oof. So this requires a drop to do it justice. So obviously layer down some really chunky drums. So you like a massive chunk kick and some pulses. This is something I've been learning from some of the producers I've been working with recently. Just little delicate sounds like this just make a track so much cooler. Then I've been layering up those synths. So there's this original synth for the drop, but like added a secondary melody to it and automated that so that it grows and moves. Then like two pulsing synths. And then of course the beautiful MHA reverse synths. I found this MHA art that I was like, oh, I could totally use that, but I think it's a little bit too energetic for this setting. But the chord progression works. Maybe like a techno remix of the track, that'd be pretty cool. Then I suppose all that's really left to try and fill it all out is a bass, but actually for some reason I decided to use an 808 in this track. I don't know why, it just felt like it was working. Is that illegal? Are you allowed to use 808s in this genre of music? I don't know. I like it. The original samples that I messed around with, which were the MHA guitar ones, when I then put them in the drop, I just love how it all comes together. But we can't forget our atmospheric sound effects. Got some nice rain and these like dreamy high-end atmospheres. And then these lovely little weird glitches as like fills. Same with these little fills here. And then a nice almost like rattlesnake flutter transition. Ooh, those sounds are crispy. And this other MHA sample. have left to do is show you the full thing. And of course, a big shout out to MHA. What you do is amazing, man. And everyone go check out his channel, leave a comment, tell him that I sent you. And yeah, here's the final crazy track. It's awesome to have you here. I can't wait to share the next video with you and new music that's coming. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any of that, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Bye.